Welcome back to the end.
Welcome back to... Oops.
Welcome back to this party's over.
Welcome back to Bonk. Fuck. I'm gonna go around bonking people.
Attack.
That's actually a perfect place to end the last episode. I just realized we're literally at the midpoint of the temple. We just got the Dominion rod.
Oh, that's right, yeah. That's cool. I like the Dominion rod.
It's a pretty neat tool that gets used very
I
sparingly.
think the idea of having a rod of some sort in The Legend of Zelda is cool.
Like fire rods and stuff?
Yeah, but what this one does isn't quite as cool.
Really? I think it's pretty fucking cool. Look at that.
Yeah. I think it's slightly goofy.
You're slightly goofy. Fuck you. What the hell, man?
One hit.
I remember there was the cane of Picari and what do you call it? Scooby-Doo. What was it called again? What the heck's that game known as? Minish Cap.
Yep.
It would like flip things upside down. And you like put it into a hole, and then you'd go into the hole, and you would fly upwards.
Ooh.
Yeah, remember that?
No.
Oh.
Because I haven't played Minish Cap.
We all played Minish Cap in high
I
school.
played like the first bit of it, where you go to the festival, and then when you go looking for wherever you're supposed to go.
You never played further than that?
No.
Well, that sounds like your problem.
I think maybe the furthest I got was to like the first temple.
Damn. Oh, okay.
Maybe we'll play it on SAIM one day.
I like that game.
Yeah.
I've played it many times. I have it on my 3DS. Because guess what? I'm an ambassador.
An ambassador.
Yes. So, when the 3DS came out, it was ludicrously expensive, and not a lot of people bought it. And they lowered the price by about $100.
Yeah.
But if you bought the 3DS beforehand, you were known as an ambassador, and you got a bunch of Game Boy games and NES games and stuff, SNES games too. And I am one of those people. Ow.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when you got it, and like the only game you could get on it was the
Rayman. Rayman 2?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to play Rayman 2 again. I've been actually watching, funnily enough, the last few nights, literally I've been watching speedruns of Rayman games, and I recently got Rayman Legends, which has been very fun.
Is that the Wii U or is that the laptop?
Sorry?
The big loud humming noise.
That is water running from the Pure tap.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, the loud humming noise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, in the last episode we were talking about the demise of Pickle-Shaped Peanuts, the untimely end, and you had more that you wanted to say on it?
Yeah. We had 3 series that we were doing. Well, one of them actually, but like the third game that we did was V8 Supercars 3, and they played the whole season. And so the video that's going to go up after, like the next video that's going to go up, I kind of want to hold off for a while because I want to record something with Mickle Pickle as like, this is the end of Pickle-Shaped Peanuts. You can find us on our respective platforms, stuff like that. And also be like a video that says, we're still friends, we just sort of, like, there's no point continuing something if the magic isn't going to be there.
Are you gonna, oh my god, are you going to, like, make a video on Pickle-Shaped Peanuts and be like, this is the end?
Yeah, on that channel, yeah.
Yeah.
I also was thinking of doing a video on my Mabeanie Talks channel, sort of talking about the lessons of Pickle-Shaped Peanuts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Like,
organize things better?
Yeah. I think that my biggest problem with committing to Pickle-Shaped Peanuts was that I had so many other things going on, and then I decided to run another collab channel.
Well, I mean, the thing about it is, it's just like, you know, you guys were just friends. You're like, let's do something fun together.
Yeah.
And it's the exact same how SAIM started. The only difference is that SAIM's still going.
Yeah.
And the thing is that when it comes to SAIM, you know, you could argue who's more passionate about it, but we both are still very passionate about it. Yeah. We've never had that point, and I don't think we ever will, where we're like, I'm done. You know, it's not a hobby for us. It's like
the one person who I would have thought would say I've had enough would be Frank. Because like, you moved to America, we're not always talking to one another, but every time I'm like, hey Frank, you want to record some stuff? And he's like, yep.
Yeah, he's down for stuff, man.
Yeah.
That's what he's all about.
I think he likes that he's doing YouTube and not like directly doing YouTube.
Yeah, well, I guess that's the thing, is that he doesn't do anything on his own channel.
Yeah.
Except, I actually looked at his channel the other day, and I did, like, the amount of "I'm back" videos.
Yeah.
Really funny.
I love
but
that.
I'm one to talk. The reason I found it was because I was looking at all of my "I'm back" videos. And
Yeah.
like, it's privating all of them. Which, by the way, I don't know if you got this. Did you get this email the other day that YouTube was like, "Hey, by the way, all of your unlisted videos before this date are going private." And I'm
I
like,
did see that.
And all of them were like those videos that I had just, literally just made unlisted. And I'm like, oh, well, okay.
So that means all the unlisted vids for Rebellious Kids are gonna have to go public.
It's not all of them. Just the they're basically just the update videos that aren't relevant anymore.
Alright.
So, you know.
Yeah, I think I think because you put the big channel update video on what is now Ihasnotomato, where you announced that you're going to do TF2 stuff.
Yeah.
That one you made unlisted, but it had been like public for years. Or is that what happened? I can't. You did like a bunch of changes with like older videos recently.
What do you mean?
Like in the last 6 months or something. Where you sort of tidied up the videos, or the videos that you already had. And
I did that just the other week.
okay.
Where I made all those videos unlisted, and I got rid of things that weren't relevant anymore and stuff. I don't delete any videos. I just make them all unlisted and add them to that now very big playlist.
Yeah. It's got like 50 videos now, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that. But now half of them are all privated, so I was like, it's whatever. Doesn't bother me. I swear.
I think I've only done one I'm back video. That was like when I came back from SAIM Industries. It was like, came back to my personal channels.
I just make a lot of.
But
I'm constantly changing and deciding things. So.
I remember in 2012 when I wanted to. I think I wasn't allowed to play games, and so I wasn't putting out as many videos.
Yeah.
And I wanted to make a video where just using this song by the Foo Fighters called "Come Back." Where it's like the lyrics are like, "Oh, I've been gone so long, but I will come back."
Right.
And I wanted to do that, and I thought it just doesn't really apply. But I really wanted to use that song and make a video. I think I actually did make a video for when I was actually gone from my channels for the 3 years that I was doing SAIM Industries only. And I made some videos for my return, that I thought, oh, I'm gonna post these before I come back. And I thought, well, that's ruining the point of coming back.
Yeah.
It was like, it's just funny what you think about when you go away and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna come back, but then it's like, if you do a video that's like, I'm gonna come back later, it's like, why aren't you coming back now?
Yeah, dude, I do that all the time. I come up with all these ideas for videos that are like pointless.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I was telling you earlier, actually, I might want to get into a whole thing about it. Actually, basically just repeating what I was telling you earlier, but about like the video making process and how videos will be cancelled halfway through and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I promised a video, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which was a video about the rainbow.
Yeah.
And I made it, and I didn't end up publishing it. And I was going to then make a video explaining why I didn't publish it. And I'm just like, I'm like 2 layers in of like making videos to explain shit. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, like if no one's asked about it, then
literally no one has.
Yeah.
So it's just like, why am I like? Because then, like, I think what I was gonna do, I was gonna make that video, but then I was gonna like private that one too. And I'm like, why am I doing this? It's like, just work on a new video, dude. Like, stop being an idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I need to go on here. Just came up here thinking it was an optional area for some reason. Ow.
Gotta hook shot those baby boys.
Yeah. Get out of the way.
Yeah, way back here.
What I wanted to talk about. Oh my god! He snuck up on me. I thought he wasn't moving.
Oh.
Just excuse me. Is that I've been working on some projects recently, and some of them I've done a lot of a bit of work on, and they're looking kind of promising, but I don't want to announce what they are. And it's kind of interesting because someone in the TF2 community, I am way too aware of what it's like to have what do you call it? Little to no communication. So I try and communicate as much as I can when it comes to my videos, but it's the exact same reason why I personally don't.
Yeah.
Which is that I never know what's going to happen, and my videos, and I think a lot of creatives like this. I don't know if you're like this because you're a little bit more strict with yourself. But I will the video creating process is always very different for each video, and you never know what's going to happen. Videos can change halfway through, they can be delayed, or they can even just be cancelled straight up. And I don't want to keep telling people, hey, I've got this idea, and hey, I'm working on this, without 100% knowing that I'm definitely going to be doing it, Yeah. So that's why I usually even on my Patreon, I'm only giving you completed videos, right?
Yeah.
Where I'm like, hey, this is the whole video. I didn't tell you I was making it, but here it is. It took me maybe a couple of weeks, but I didn't do it.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is because so many videos just get cancelled or changed, or life gets in the way, or my inspiration or interest in the video just goes. So I was telling Mabeanie this morning that I wrote a full script the other day. Okay, but I don't want to properly tell you guys what it is, or if it's going to come out, or when it's coming out, because I don't know. It might not. It just straight up might not, because I don't know what's going to happen. I'm pretty passionate about it now, but maybe by next week I won't be.
So I could probably make a whole video about V8 Super Utes, because I did a huge rant in my magazine about it for 2 pages.
But what I was going to say is that videos really do end, not end, but they do go through everything, right? And they literally anything can happen to them. So I've this is a massive list of videos that I wanted to make but never got around to making. There are videos that I've done things like write the scripts for it, and then stop it. There are videos where I've recorded footage for it and then stopped it. There are videos where I've edited half of it and then stopped. There are videos where I made the whole thing, uploaded it, but never made it public, like the Rainbow video. And as a result, I just never feel confident in telling anyone ever what I'm working on and what I'm up to. And it kind of sucks because it makes me feel like I'm I totally understand from my viewer's perspective that maybe I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
When in reality, nearly every day I'm thinking about and trying to make things. There's literally not a day goes by that I do not at the very least think about my projects.
Yes, but the problem is you have these things called standards.
Who, me or you?
And you don't want to make shit content.
Yeah.
So every time you make a new video, you're like, I want to be happy with this video.
Yeah. I'll tell you something actually. I really do want this video I'm making right now, or was talking about making. I really do want it to be, something good. If I do make it, I want it to be one of my best videos if I can, and so as a result, that's such a high standard that that's just asking to not happen.
Yeah.
But you never know. What I'm saying is, don't get excited.
Yeah.
If it comes out, it comes out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I can't tell you. I just can't. You just never know what life's gonna do as well. Last year, I was on a roll. I made those 2 Only Plays animations.
Yeah.
And they did really well. And I'm like, I want to make more. and then my computer broke, and I couldn't do anything for 5 months, and it's just like, well, you know, there goes all the steam from my sails, all the wind, I should say.
Didn't I have something like that?
Oops.
In 2019, where I had my hard drive corrupted everything, and then I pretty much couldn't use my computer for.
Well, that was that whole time when like
6
you
months
were constantly recovering your hard drive.
Yeah.
It took months to do it. You left your computer on the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised the computer still works after that.
Everyone was.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's just the life of a creator.
Yeah.
At least a creator, like you said, that has standards. I guess.
Yeah.
I guess there are a lot of YouTubers out there who just like make everything in an afternoon and then they're done.
Yeah.
But I'm more passionate than that.
Yeah.
It's not to say that, you know, I don't want to throw shade at anyone.
Well, passion doesn't always translate into quality either. Like sometimes you'll be like, I really want to make this. I'm so excited about doing it, and then you do it, and then like I don't know, halfway through you half-ass it, and then you just be like, yeah, it's done. I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
But before we end this episode, I just want to quickly wrap up my talk on Pickle-Shaped Peanuts. So we had 2 series that we were doing, which was Crash Bandicoot and Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 4. And like when we went into that third third recording session that was V8 Supercars, they were remembering stuff that I couldn't remember from like the previous session.
Oh really?
And I was like, I'm really happy that this thing we've made has like a mind of its own, that I don't have to remind everyone why we're here. because like they're the magic. Mickle, Pickle, and Angro, they're the funny guys. I'm there to like let's keep show on the roll, making things happen. They're the ones that have all the funny bits because like they get angry at one another or something. And it's just like it's shits and giggles the whole time.
Having a collab channel is nice because you can literally divide up the things like that.
Yeah. And Mickle Pickle was making the artwork and stuff, and he made the intro, and I was like, damn, I love what we've got going on.
Yeah.
So it was really good.
What about our channel?
Well, you did the channel banner recently with the new
and also all of the artwork.
Yeah, you've done all the artwork since the beginning.
Well, apart from the ones that you do.
The ones that I've done.
But I do most of them.
Yeah, you do most of all the main ones.
You do worms in betweeny, and you tried doing some Sim 5 ones, and then you gave up.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, that's why that series doesn't have fun. I asked him several times, hey, do you want me to do this for you? And he's like, nah. And I'm like, alright, do you want to make more thumbnails for it? And he was like, eh. Alright, anyway, next time.